Greetings, my little zonelings, and welcome again to 엣찌케이션, the Japanese language show that's totally about learning a new language and not about giving Duolingo the proverbial bird.
Kiss her ass!
Excuse me, zonelings, had a broken, useless language app stuck in my throat. Today, we're getting down to the meat and potatoes. Dicks! We're talking about dicks.
While we love our phallocentric euphemisms, cocks, meat hammers, eggplant emojis, the Japanese also have their fair share of words for the old Johnson.
Now, Japanese in of itself borrows a lot of vocabulary terms from English, so it comes as no surprise that they loaned our word, penissu, to refer to it in clinical terms, or they would use their own term, inke, to refer to it simply as a phallus.
It's also important to know that generally speaking, it isn't polite to talk about schlongs in public. So the Japanese have also invented euphemisms to skirt around it should the need arise. One term you could use is musuko, which literally means son. Yeah, the Japanese call their skinflutes junior too. Kyusho is another term you could use, and it comes from the Japanese self-defense courses that roughly translates out to key point or tender spot. I think we can all connect the dots on that one.
But what if you don't care about making Obaa-san's hair stand on end and scream, "Why I never?" Well, that's kind of easy because a lot of Japanese slang for the one-eyed monster revolves around the root chin. Chimpo and chinko are the basic Japanese equivalent of cock and dick, while chinchin and chimpoko are basically wee-wee and wiener if we want to be utter children. By the by, zonelings, be aware that though all of these roots share chin, that sound turns into an sound when it's followed by a b or a p, as in chimpo.
Speaking of, news was recently made when it was announced that earlier this year, Prince Harry was named the Chief Impact Officer for the startup company Better Up Inc. Of course, Chief Impact Officer is often shortened to Chimpo, and well, giggles were had across all Japanese middle schools as well as here at HQ. But enough about current events. How would you use any of what you just learned in a sentence?
Well, suppose you've got a kickstand in your pants and you want a prospective lover to know it. You would probably use a sexier euphemism like, for instance, the simple mara. So you would say, "Futto mara o mottemasu."
And suppose you wanted to call bullshit because the guy obviously couldn't hurt you with his dick if it were made out of sandpaper, you could say, "Debu, anata no kyoshu o kerimasu."
Shut up!
Now's your last chance to grab yourself a limited edition pack of Tentacle Grape Soda. Each 4-pack comes with a special label featuring yours truly and Tentacle Grape's own Murasaki, as well as 2 vinyl stickers with safe and not safe for work designs. You all have until the end of September to grab yourself a pack, so head on over to zonearchive.com/grape to get yours today.